Okay, so this is new. What's up everybody, this is Nate Longers, and as you may know, I used to post FIFA videos on my YouTube channel, but I don't now because I've somewhat lost interest in the game. Now with the release of EAFC 24 right around the corner, I decided I would make like a wish list video of things that I would want to see changed or added in EAFC. Let's start with things that I would like to see changed. So the first thing that has to be changed in my opinion is promo cards. I really don't like some of them, and I'll get into why. The main reason why I don't like these promo cards is because for me they just give them to players that just aren't good enough to get informs, or they give them to players that they just know are going to be massively overpowered or broken in the game. So for instance this year, if you take a look at the Rule Breakers promo, top right hand corner, Calvin Phillips. Why is he 87 rated? He has not even barely kicked the ball for Manchester City since he's been there, and yet he gets an 87 rated card. Ben Godfrey is the same. Hasn't really done a whole lot for Everton and broke his leg at the time of this card was released in the first game of the season against Chelsea last season, and they gave him pace. Because of course they did. I mean, I know Ben Godfrey's fast anyway for a centre-back, but in terms of pace for a centre-back in FIFA, we all know that like anything higher than 83 pace is the equivalent to 90 pace in FIFA for centre-backs. Another thing I'd like to see changed is not Mbappe specifically, don't worry. It's just juiced base card stats. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Mbappe is not fast, because believe me, he is rapid. But giving him 97 pace at the start of the year, when you already know how many promos, informs, he's going to get a team of the season, team of the year, he's going to have 99 pace after like his first inform card. So when there's nowhere to really go from there, what do? What's the point in buying any of his other cards if they've already got like maximum stats already? Probably the main one for Ultimate Team that I'd like to see fixed is fucking packs. Packs have been broken for years in the sense that you pay and you pay and you pay and get fuck all back. And the price of FIFA points is ridiculous. You can literally buy 2 copies of the whole game for the maximum price of FIFA points, pretty much. And everyone knows pack odds, pack weight, whatever you want to call it, is fucking horrible. The amount of cards there are in the game, yet you pack the same duplicates over and over and over. And speaking of packs, another thing that needs to be changed is with untradeable packs, there needs to be some other use for your duplicates other than just having to discard them for 0 coins. Let's say you're lucky enough to like pack 2 Messis. What do? I mean, I know you can do the thing where like you back out, you check items later, you put 1 Messi in your club already into an SBC and do it that way. But I mean, come on. What if there's no SBCs to do? You're going to put 1 Messi in a gold upgrade just for the sake of it? No. So there needs to be a use for your duplicates. And moving on to the last thing, in my opinion, that is, again, breathtakingly fucked, is career mode. Now, where do I start with this? Legendary is ridiculous, world class is too easy. You can mess around with the sliders, but nothing really changes it. It just seems like the game makes up its own form as it goes along. The morale system is a problem, like once your players go through low morale, it seems like they have low morale forever. Players on your team always get injured, but the CPUs never do. Whenever you do get an injury, it's an ACL or a broken toe, like they're going out of fashion. And players that get those injuries are always your main players. Objectives are broken, like for instance, if you pick Liverpool to play as, your objectives are of course to win trophies, but then out of nowhere it just randomly says replace 3 people in the team out of nowhere. And it also says like sign 3 players from Asia for like brand exposure. And if you don't do them, you get punished. You could literally win the treble, but if you don't sign 3 players from Asia just to complete the objective, the board get up your arse and threaten to sack you over it. So that's been my list. If you've agreed with anything I have had to say or have things that you think should be added to the list, feel free to let me know in the comments. I've been Nate Longers, and have a good one.